Okinawa. Research.
Comms channel open. One moment, please.
Greetings. I am Dr. Rick Feynman, Chief Scientist of the Oberth and in charge of Project Genesis. Our research vessel is currently observing anomalies in gravimetric shears in this region. Oh, it's just part of our gravimetric studies. For now, it's just a mass of data from our sensors, but we'll publish our research once it is concluded. Anything else? We are currently lacking antimatter cells to complete our observations. If you can organize a delivery to this vessel, we'll be able to greatly advance our timetable.
It appears that they are researching the same anomaly which brought the station over here. Most of the gravimetric charge dispersed during that event, but they brought quite an array of equipment to examine the traces. Let us hope that this satisfies their curiosity and leads to their departure.
Will they be able to use those traces?
Just barely. This examination proves most useful for reconstructing the events of the electrical discharge.
Successfully docked.
Our research team thanks you for your cooperation. We need your help in putting this antimatter to good use. We will need ships at the specified locations to initiate a synchronized long-range scan. We will be enlisting, but if you have any friends who could join us, now would be a good time to ask them along.
Nav beacon.
Looks like you're positioning your ship for the synchronized scan. Please try to be precise. We don't want junk readings cluttering up our database. Once you initiate the scan from your ship, the other captains will follow your lead.
Awaiting orders.
Very good. We are receiving the data stream. We've got what we were after. Thank you for your support. We're far from home, short on hands, and have additional tasks which need doing. If you're interested, please meet me on our ship.
Docking granted. Successfully docked. F.
Greetings. Losing access to our research facility was what prompted this expedition. Now we have not only located our facility, but also taken precautions. If it disappears from under our noses again, we won't have such a hard time tracking it down. You must surely have heard stories about the Boron, once known as a wise and noble people. This one chose to take our station to reside in. Anything else? After Segarian intelligence identified the Boron as the perpetrator in this incident, we had them dig deeper. He had connections to split criminals. They, however, went off-grid and remained somewhat of a mystery. Either way, the Boron is well connected among and backed by various shady characters. His own technical proficiency, paired with the criminal network he built around himself, makes him capable of anything. Anything else? Despite the noble reputation the Boron hold, this particular specimen has clearly signaled his intentions by stealing a station. Since we can't be sure what else he might be capable of, it's imperative that we don't make him see us as his enemy. We can't risk making him aware of our intent, otherwise we won't stand a chance against any measures he decides to take. Proceed with caution, and do not allow any intel to be leaked to the Boron. Anything else? We've prepared some software which will help us regain access, but our ship isn't really inconspicuous enough to plant it on our station. The malware should be subtle enough to go unnoticed by the current occupant. It will be your job to plant it at this location, identified by our analyst. According to the annotation on the station plans, there should be a signal leak next to what looks like either a valve or a window, which you'll find out when you get there.
F. Headquarters.
Assistant! What in the name of the Queen do you think you are doing here? Will this help the vexatious ship to conclude its interfering business? Well, I suppose it will. In that case, please be so kind as to infiltrate the station with their malware so that I can take a look at it.
You had better keep up appearances so as to not arouse suspicion. And if Bozo has it under control, all the better.
Assistant, I have fabulous news indeed. I took a look at their malware, and I'm quite sure I have figured out what the Segarian researchers are after. I am sending you the file I prepared for them. Please deliver it to their chief scientist with my best regards.
Okinawa. Research. Docking granted. F.
What is it now? What is this? He gave you our research? Unbelievable! But you were supposed to plant software. How did that happen? I clearly underestimated this boron and his capabilities. This means we can continue with Project Genesis. It is our uttermost priority.
Hello.
We'd better not make an enemy of the boron, so we'll leave him in possession of our station for the time being. We'll have to come back better prepared if we want to recover our station. I didn't think we'd make progress this fast. Regardless, we could do with a little more of your assistance. You'll be helping one of our associates in acquiring research that is vital to Project Genesis. An independent scientist. Let me contact them.
Oh,
Greetings. We are sending you the pilot you requested.
is this creature qualified?
Yes. No, don't worry. This one's at least a 2-star pilot.
Expecting him at the experiment site.
Okay, he is heading your way. That's settled. Report to Kuramon Kami. They are experimenting with a phenomenon in the void and will instruct you on your part once you get there. This may seem unconnected at first, but rest assured, you are helping mold our future.
What is it exactly that they're trying to achieve?
They are hoping to colonize a planet as a new home for their people. The Terrans once meddled with such terraforming technology, which resulted in the creation of the Xenon. Let us hope that the Segaris pioneers are not repeating their mistake.
F. Headquarters. Docking granted.
levitating ship has gone. Finally! The Great Reef Nebula is no longer cloistering itself behind that peculiar radiation. Well done, Assistant.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Sir.
Envoy.
Docking position cleared.
Entering system. Nocalia's fortune. Entering system. Ice mists. Entering system. Pontifex's claim. Entering system. Holy Vision. Entering system. True sight. Entering system. Second contact.
Requesting immediate backup.
Requesting immediate backup!
Prepare to be wiped out.
F.
Requesting immediate backup.
Requesting immediate backup.
N.
Requesting immediate backup.
PE.
Requesting immediate backup.
Envoy.
You're going to regret that.
PE.
Requesting immediate backup.
You'll get it now.
Envoy.
Requesting immediate backup.
You cannot stand the chance.
Requesting
Envoy.
Requesting immediate backup.
Your preferred contact number.
Requesting immediate.
Entering system. The void. Unknown object.
Oh, welcome. You must be the new assistant. Let us put you right to work, eh? Take note of the locational information I'm about to transmit to you. My other assistant, your colleague of sorts going forward, is currently testing a new alloy composition with magnetic shielding, which should protect her from the hazardous zone she is currently in. However, she seems to be having trouble with other onboard systems and has not yet been able to escape the caustic cloud. Apparently, there are radiation messes with the navigation systems. Otherwise, she could have simply left at any point. Do not worry, her supplies are quite sufficient to hold out for quite some time. If she complied with her task instructions, she should have left navigational beacons around the hazardous zones before conducting this experiment. Locate them and find out what frequencies she's monitoring in order to establish a contact.
A rescue mission. I can barely contain my excitement. We should hurry to save the research findings and the assistant from their unfortunate position. Good work.
Data vault. Envoy. Empty space.
can to locate the nav beacons. But be careful to stay clear of the hazardous region, yeah?
Unknown object. Danger. Hazardous region detected.
It seems your colleague was exceptionally cautious. And I advise you to be the same. She installed protective measures to deter meddling Terrans and other criminals. As long as you appear non-threatening, no harm should befall either your mechanical or your biological vessel. If you lack nav beacons, you'd better pick some up. We'll need them later to establish a link to your colleague.
Nav beacon. Unknown object. Copus. Unknown object. Copus. Mineral. Unknown object.
Appear non-threatening, I said. Oh, it cannot be helped. Deal with the countermeasures evasively or violently as you see fit. I don't bill our Segarian contactee for the equipment cost.
Laser tower Mark 1. Friend foe mine. Laser tower Mark 2. Friend foe mine. Laser tower Mark 1. Nav beacon. Unknown object. Nav beacon.
This wreckage before you is what is left of your predecessor's ship. As you can see, he was not proficient enough to navigate this dangerous space. Needless to say, he was relieved of his duties after that incident and sent to join a maintenance crew. Let this be a cautionary tale to you, assistant, for you'll need to avoid his mistakes if you do not wish to share his fate.
Laser tower Mark 2.
use as fixed points to navigate our way out of our misery. Push a nav beacon into the hazardous area so that your colleague can receive the signal. Be aware that your nav beacons will probably suffer corrosion themselves, so it might take a few attempts.
Danger. Hazardous region. Target acquired.
This experiment was a thorough success. The alloy composition protected the system's inside from any damage. The minor navigational issues should not pose a problem once you join my assistant as pilot. Once you're ready, leave your ship somewhere safe and join my other assistant. The two of you will make a great expedition team.
Envoy. Morea. Hull damaged. Hull damaged. Hull damaged. Hull damaged. Hull damaged. Hull damaged. Docking granted. Welcome, pilot number 3.
Very good. It appears you two are ready for the next field test.
Affirmative.
Take note of the locational information I'm about to transmit to you. This ship, you see, was built for an archaeological expedition. It will survive the radiation inside the Taurus wreckage. Additionally, the systems inside are built to interface with the old Terran hardware and software. The modified Mark 7 computational unit will be able to extract the terraforming data that our mutual researcher friend is yearning for. Be warned that the Terrans might not be too keen on us, rummaging through their forgotten garbage pile. I purchased a forged ship ID, which will allow you two to reach the Taurus wreckage without questions being asked. If you can avoid patrols, that is. You can download the forged ID at a station and deploy it directly to your ship. My business partner, you see, was very eager for anonymity.
This Paranid has been preparing a Taurus wreckage exploration. The Terrans have always been technologically ahead of the other civilizations. There could be a wealth of interesting tech to salvage in this old chunk of a Terran station.
Entering system. Getsofune. Unknown station. cover activated. Terran Protectorate.
Good. Now you two should pass as Terran Agricultural Police, or whatever it may be. But do not get complacent. You will still need to avoid Terran military patrols. The larger ships, in particular, are equipped to recognize all signature readings at sensor range. Let's just say that not all of the modules are